For decades, humans have been digging toward the Earth's center. What would happen if we managed to complete the scenario? What then? You could theoretically leap through the backyard tunnel that runs straight through the center of the planet and reach the other side in the time it would take you to order an even larger everything pizza and have it delivered to your front door. That would be approximately 42 minutes and 12 seconds, assuming that you are not cursed by inclement weather or a delivery driver who runs late. Naturally, the most significant supposed variable in this equation is, in fact, you were able to drill a hole through the Earth from one side to the other. Humans have been drilling into the Earth's crust for a long time, primarily to claim that my hole is deeper than your whole crown. The farthest we've come is Russia's Kola Superdeep Borehole, also known as the Well to Hell by some. The borehole's length of 7.5 miles, or about 12 kilometers, is just short of the 7,918 miles, or 12,742 kilometers, that would be required for us to shovel through the Earth. It likewise took Russia 30 years to make it that far. Thankfully, we can put reality aside for a while to examine the steps necessary to take the leap and the potential consequences. To begin, create a heat suit that can withstand the Earth's molten core, which is thought to be over 12,000 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 6,650 degrees Celsius, by scientists. To put that into perspective, that is roughly 2,000 times hotter than the sun's surface. Since the Kola borehole team had to stop digging because their equipment melted, you should find a way to apply the technology you used to make the magic jumpsuit to whatever you'll be using to build the tunnel. They only made it 0.1% through the Earth. We would also need to get rid of something called the Coriolis effect, which is caused by Earth's constant need to spin at 1,000 miles per hour. You would be pulled toward the sides of your tunnel on an unavoidable collision course as you sped through it at speeds of 17,490 miles per hour. We won't go into the gory details of that impact because you probably already know what will happen. However, if you want to keep some reality in the mix, you should start tunneling there because the Coriolis effect does not occur between the planet's poles. A vacuum tunnel, which would eliminate any air resistance you might encounter in real life, would be helpful for your journey into the depths. Otherwise, when you reach the Earth's core, the rules of terminal velocity would have you floating there in a state of weightlessness. It's a great idea for a few minutes, but when you realize you forgot anything to eat and have no other option, it becomes a little more sinister. During your down journey, gravity would accelerate your speed every second as you moved closer to Earth's core, propelling you through the planet until you reach the center. Your up journey would become increasingly slowed as a result of gravity acting as a buffer once you got there. If it weren't for the fact that you would need a spotter to catch you when you made your grand entrance out of the tunnel, you would slow down to the point where you could land safely as you approached the end of your journey. If you didn't, you would pop up, fall back into your super hole, and go back the way you came. Continue to rehash that situation until a cordial neighbor either gets you or fills the passage in. When proposing this vacuum tunnel idea, a long list of considerations must be taken into account, and neither reality nor the physics that govern our universe permit us to omit too many of them. But sometimes it's fun to break the rules to see what would happen if something like this happened, right?